So when someone aggravates you, what you want to say to yourself, maybe even to them, is thank you very much, because you have caused an eruption in me of clarity of which you are not living. So I have a choice. I can focus upon this thing that has just happened, which has caused me to expand, or I can focus upon my expansion. And then tell them truthfully, I feel more like just focusing on you and hating you more. Seems like the logical thing to do. It's the thing I've practiced the most. And I have to admit, it's a lot easier to look at you than it is to close my eyes and imagine you better. But in time, what you will come to realize is that all of these people who are mixing it up with you are all here just as you knew they would be, to help you in your expansion, to help you in your eternal evolution. And it's a little ironic, don't you think, that the very ones that help you with your greatest expansion are also the very ones that you use as your excuse not to go there. And that's another reason why you're so mad at them. They're really in there tight in your creative process. In other words, they goaded you into expansion, and now they taunt you into not having it. We want you to realize that you're in charge of all of this. You get to feel as good as you decide that you want to feel. And it does require focus. It does require looking where you want to look. It does require trying to see through the eyes of Source. It does require feeling your way there. And that really is what this gathering is about. It's about understanding the aspects of law of attraction and using your guidance system in order to allow yourself to be the expanded being that life has caused you to be. And friends, we want you to know that if you don't allow yourself to be the expanded being that life has caused you to become, you're not going to be happy. In other words, we want to give this to you gently, but you've got no choice. You have no choice if you want to be joyful other than to turn in the direction of what you've become and to do your best to embrace what you have become. And we'd like to give you a shortcut, but you won't take it. We'd like to say to you, you are a lover, love. We would like to say to you, you are a prosperous being, and we know that is so because we've seen your escrows. You are a prosperous being, so be it. And you say, okay, but first I just have to complain a little more. You are vital and alive and clear-minded and healthy. You are brilliant beings who have come forth with great purpose. There is a goodness that is you that is beyond verbal description. So be it. And you say, I will, but first I want to complain just a little more. So we think we've made our point. You are source energy in physical bodies, and you've come into these physical bodies with wonderful reason, and this reason is serving you so well, and you are expanding like crazy these days. There has never been a time of such immense contrast and such enormous expansion ever in all that has ever been before. Here you are on the leading edge of the most dynamic expansion. And the question that we want to put to you is, are you letting yourself go in the direction of your expansion, or are you holding yourself back? As we're moving forward today, we want to talk to you about anything that is important to you. And it is our desire to assist you bit by bit in recognizing what you might do, what thoughts you might think, what words you might say, what approach you might take, what overview you might try to hold, what tools you might offer that will more easily allow you to move in the direction of your expansion. Because the bottom line is, it doesn't matter what seminar you attend, and it doesn't matter what phase of life you're in, and it does not matter what subject you are focused upon in any moment of time. The only thing worth talking about, the only thing that you need to get good at, is understanding that it's already done, and you've just got to figure out how to let it be in your experience. The money you want is done. It's in your vibrational escrow. Your body that you want is there too. Your relationships, your way with people, your personality improvements, everything that you've been wanting, every single thing that life has caused you to ask for, a little bit or a lot, is done. Now, many of you say, I don't think so, I don't see it. If it's true, then where is my stuff? And we say, everything that you see around you that is already materialized was first thought that was thought upon. Everything that is material is preceded by thought. So when we tell you it's done vibrationally, this isn't some pie in the sky, Pollyanna sort of fluffy stuff that we're giving you. This is the factual evidence of all things that precede everything that is manifested. It is already done, but your doubt that it is done keeps you from manifesting it. Your hope that it is done helps you move closer and begins to give you evidence of it. Your belief that it is done gives you so much evidence that you just cannot deny it. When you know it is done, it is manifest. Many of you say, well, I'll know it's done when it's manifest. And we say, you have to know beforehand. You have to know. And the best way we know of to help you to know about things not yet materialized is to look at the evidence of what is, to watch what is working in your life and try to understand what dynamics were there.